Fear. I want to explore this topic with you today. I think it's the number one reason why most entrepreneurs are not achieving the level of success they're after. It's the ability to work through fear is what separates the good from the great. It's holding them back because they don't take risks, they don't take the chances, they're procrastinating, putting off what they're afraid of. You avoid rejection, you play it safe, you stay inside your comfort zone. Now, on the other side, what's the benefit of moving through fear is everything that you want. It's being able to work through fear and create less stress, less anxiety. When we look at this, then you're going to have more fulfillment and you're going to be continuously progressing to achieve everything that means most to you. To move past fear, you have to understand it. Everyone experiences fear differently. For some, it's the constant anxiety that overtakes and starts to distract them and from doing their best work. And others, it can be completely paralyzing them, stopping them. Because fear is our brain's fight or flight response. It kicks in and it's out telling us essentially you're threatened. Your survival is threatened right now. And while that may have made sense back in the day, there's no tigers or leopards jumping out of us right now to grab us. I think we can all agree with this. So now this fight or flight is when someone's trying to venture outside of their comfort zone. And even if we fail right now, it's not life or death. So we need to look at how we can move through it. So then it comes to courage. Courage is the ability to work through fear. It's when you see someone courageous, it doesn't mean that they don't have fear. It means that they have learned how to work through it. They are fearless. Literally means because they fear less and they've learned how to use their mind to create something more powerful than fear. You've got to believe it's possible for you. In order to master any new skill, you have to believe that it's possible for you to learn and achieve this skill. This is all relatively simple at the end of the day, and as complex as you may believe fear is, it's not rocket science. It's actually quite simple. Your mind is more powerful than fear. Fear is simply an automatic response. Your body, your mind, they respond automatically, but your mind can intervene. It can redirect at any single time. If you need to step outside yourself and go, okay, I'm experiencing fear right now. That's interesting. What am I reacting to? You have to invite curiosity into this moment. So you don't go down the rabbit hole. So you don't go down into anxiety. You don't go down into that paralyzing moment. You just invite curiosity. It's like, oh, I'm experiencing fear right now. Like, why am I actually experiencing this? So how can I overcome it? And then when we look at this, it's what's the methods? How can we overcome fear and turn it into something that gives you momentum instead of actually stops you in your tracks? There is no one size that fits all. You've got to actually play around with different methods that's best for you. You have to, for me, I use a little bit of breathing and a little bit of stepping inside someone else's shoes. So I breathe in for 4, I hold for 4, I breathe out for 4. When we look at this, it's about a 12-second breath. And I'll count 10 to 15 breaths. It calms me. It changes myself out of that fight to flight to actually, being centered, which means I'm more mindful. And now I can go, okay, I look to, for me, mentors, and I'm like, if I was them, or if they were me, what would they do in this situation? What would Richard Branson do? What would Gary Vee do? What would they do in this situation? What would they do when they were faced with this obstacle? And then I can answer it for them. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to do that as well. So all of a sudden you can take yourself out of your body. You can go act as if they would act. So now all of a sudden you've taken yourself out. We've overcome fear and we can start to move forward. So we need to change. The next is change your response, the way you respond to fear. Instead of thinking, oh my gosh, this feels terrifying, this is a bad idea. Instead, you got to go, okay, I'm excited. Okay, this is the biggest thing. When I took my guys when I used to coach and throw them out of an airplane. They'll be seeing an airplane going up. And the reason why we did this is because fear and excitement run on the same connective loop. And all of a sudden they're freaking out. They're about to jump out of a plane like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And all of a sudden they get jumping out of a plane. They're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Fear before you take action and move outside of your comfort zone. You're like, holy shit, what can happen? And when you take action, it's the most amazing thing you have ever had. That's the link between where you are and where you need to be. And that's what we need to do. You have to embrace fear. Because embracing fear helps you achieve your potential. Your brain is firing all these automatic responses. It relies on your mind to tell you what to do with them. Instead of being, oh my gosh, I'm essentially fearing this. Like, oh my gosh, I'm excited to achieve this. Where your body goes, your mind follows. So there's that mind-body connection. And when you're able to put your body and state into this calm, into this confidence, your mind's going to follow. So yes, meditate. Yes, do your power poses. As cheesy as it sounds, stand up, chuck your hands on your hips, look up 45 degrees, take a deep breath in. Testosterone increases, cortisol decreases. You can take on the world when you do a power pose. And also you can reframe it. Allow fear to be your signal that you're actually headed in the right direction. If you're not feeling fear, it's like, shit, I'm not stepping outside my comfort zone today. I got to find some fear. Because if I find it, it means I'm growing. It means I'm getting challenged. It means I'm actually going to achieve everything I want in life. Normalizing this experience goes, where's the fear? Where's the fear? I can embrace more of a challenge every day. To be successful, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. And then you can shut down your inner critic. That's the next one, because guys, we all have this person that sits on our shoulder and it's like, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? Either flick them off or just change it and shut it down. It's like, what if it does work? What if your dreams did come true? That is such more of a powerful thing. Stop the what if it doesn't, start the what if it does. Because you are the one in control. You're the one that's going to create action. And your greater vision, this one it always happens, your greater vision must be stronger than the fear. And to take your time to visualize yourself in that place, that you've done the sales calls and you've got the 40 people into the next part of your business and you're there in the seminar and then you're excited and you're congratulating with all the results that they've had. And how do you feel? Because now you've actually got the results. You've changed the lives. How do you feel in that moment? Because that is the vision that is stronger than fear. If we can embrace and visualize the moment that is strong with fear, and then fear is just the bypass, of course we're going to push ourselves away. We're proud of that moment that we stepped into, and then you can do the sales call. You are feeling positive about it, and you can keep going down that experience. You have to turn into your purpose, into your why. If something else is stopping you, if you're not sure what it is, if we're linked to our why, if we're linked to our purpose, then anything is possible. For me, it's my legacy. For me, it's my kids. It's me, it's to be the role model that you can dictate your future in this world, that we have unlimited potential. And for them, if I didn't step up, if I didn't embrace fear, if I didn't push harder, I'd be letting my kids down. I'd be letting my sons down. I'd be letting Jackson Finn down. So to me, there is no question. My why is so strong. I must embrace fear because it's not about money. Money is a byproduct of business. When we look at the journey, and we look at the excitement, and we look at the joy of what happens when you overcome fear and you move bigger, your potential increases, you moved outside of your comfort zone again and again and again. Who you are is the result of pushing through fear. And once your success is something bigger than just you, everything changes. Your motivation, your desire to succeed will kick in into an even higher level. All of a sudden, we shift gears again. You find yourself committing to goals you never even thought you would set for yourself. And whether you hit them or not, it doesn't matter. You're enjoying the journey. And I tell you right now, you're probably going to hit them.